There's too many of us that just be talking aimlessly, doing a whole lot of talking and no action. If you notice, I be disappearing from social media. People always like, yo, where you at? What happened? Nothing happened. I don't talk unless I got something to say. I'm living life and I'm dealing with everything that goes along with life. I'm running businesses, I'm living life, I'm going through drama, I'm issues, I'm helping people. Same everything you going through. Same thing. But I don't always have nothing to say and I don't always have something to share until there's a relevant time to share it. Sometimes we get caught up. You know what? Silence is very, very helpful. Silence is very, very important. Silence, which a lot of you people, let me stop saying that. A lot of people are afraid of. A lot of people are afraid of silence. Because when you're silent, your mind starts working a little bit differently. And now you start, whether you want to it or not, your subconscious starts talking to you. And you have to start paying more attention to yourself. And a lot of people, we don't want to look at ourselves. We don't want to pay attention to ourselves. So we do everything to distract from ourselves and distract from our reality. But silence is very, very key. And once you really start tapping into silence and learning how to be still, you start understanding yourself. You start figuring things out. You have to confront some of the things that start popping up in your head. Once you start confronting those things, you become a better person inside and outside. When you become a better person inside and outside because you've made changes to yourself by confronting the issues and some of the problems that you have, you radiate different types of energy. So now, because you helped yourself, you start helping the people around you, sometimes when you don't even have to say a word. You don't have to actually do a physical deed. Just your energy shift starts changing the energy around other people. And then from there, you start speaking different. You start acting different. All of those things, it starts to rub off on other people. So you have to be the change that you're looking for. So within that, when I keep hearing people say, oh, I want this, I want that. Okay, if you people always saying, yo, I want to hear positive things. I want to hear inspirational things and this and that. But then when you get it and you get the information, are you applying that information? Are you actually applying and doing things to not just talk about things and make yourself feel better because you just heard somebody talk or you just ingested some new information, but are you putting that information to use to actually make yourself and your life better? Are you doing things that actually changing your life and helping you move forward? I wonder. I hope you're thinking about that. Because again, what I keep hearing people do and say and act, they want all this positivity. You want this information. People are reading books. They're listening to podcasts. They're listening to all this stuff. But then they take all this information and they do nothing with it. But those same people, it's easy for them to sit there and tell you what you need to do. Now they want to sit there and look smart and act smart and feel smart so they can tell you what you're supposed to be doing and what they're about to do, but they never did nothing. Don't be one of those people. Because no matter how much you try to fool yourself and make yourself look better and different to other people, you still end up staying stuck in the same position. And then you just end up repeating the same stuff. So let me say this, whether you're repeating positive stuff constantly or you're repeating negative stuff constantly, there is a difference. But it still kind of ends up being the same thing if you're not actually taking action and putting those things to use. Because I can sit here and say 1,000 positive things to you. But if I'm not actually putting that stuff into motion, I'm not changing, I'm not progressing, I'm not moving forward. It actually doesn't do very much. I just sound smart and I sound good and I'm saying stuff to you. It makes you look at me different, but me and you still stuck in the same damn spot. So what am I really doing? I want you to think about that. Start putting things into motion, applying information. There's so much stuff I want to say. But I'm going to slow down. I just want you guys to think. I want you to think about it. I want you to process it and start acting on these things. Let's be better. Let's do better. When you start sharing this information, you intake it, you give this information to somebody else. They can digest this information, and because they've seen it change in you, it's real. So now they can start making these changes and this progress. Just think about it. Just think about it. Let's do better. Salute.